provider extension class. Hello students, can you see my screen? Okay. So update stream, get stream, these two things we generally use for file upload, download, and most importantly, these two methods are part of data provider extension class. So let me open that. Let me open. So I'm going to SCGW here. And let us understand the behavior of these two methods. Let us understand the behavior of these two methods. So you can see now, from front-end UI5, you can upload a file. From front-end UI5, we can upload a file. It is like from Sap Ui5 or Fiori application. So the file will come from front-end. File with file content and file type. File with file content and file type will be uploaded from front-end UI5 or Fiori, and this file is captured in OData web service. You can capture that file content, file type coming from front-end. We can upload from front-end and we can capture that into our OData web service. We can capture that into OData web service by using something like create stream or update stream method. So create stream or update stream, it is a standard method. And in this method, there is IS media resource. IS media resource is the standard parameter. So this parameter will capture the file content, file type, which is coming from front end. The file content, file type, which is coming from front end, is captured by using IS media resource. After capturing that, you can insert a file into database table. So this is what we are going to do now. We can insert a file directly into database table. And when you're dealing with file download, okay, first let me write this. Create stream or update stream contains a standard parameter that is IS media resource. IS media resource. So this IS media resource is responsible for IS media resource is responsible for capturing the file content and file type from front-end app. Is responsible for capturing file content, file type from front-end application. So remember that point. This is important. And let us understand the behavior of getStream method. GetStream method. So definitely there will be SAP OData service and there will be SAP UI5 or a Fiori. SAP UI5 or Fiori. So I want to download the file via OData ABAP service. So if you want to download the file, then you can write some piece of code in getStream method. It's a standard method. You can use getStream method, and for file download, you can make use of one standard parameter, that is ERStream. ERStream is a standard parameter, and it is going to send your file content and file type to the front end, so front end can download that file. So ERStream is the standard parameter here, which will allow front end developer or front end application for file download. So you can make use of file download here. So ERStream is a parameter which will send the file to the front end, so front end application can download that file. So ERStream is an important parameter for getStream method. So that's the standard behavior. So what you can do is you can write your select query here. You can write your select query and you can get the file content and you can send it to front end. You can write select query, get the file content, and you can send it to front end. So let me write that here. GetStream contains a standard parameter, that is ER_stream. And I can say ER_stream, it is responsible for sending file content and file type to front-end application. ERStream is responsible for sending file content, file type to the front-end application. So these two diagrams are important when you are uploading a file and while downloading a file. So first of all, you can see here in our case, the requirement is to upload a file into database table via OData ABAP service. And after that, we are going to discuss downloading file from database via OData ABAP service. So that is our requirement for today's class. So in order to do this, first of all, you need to know our database table structure. So you need to know our database table structure. So you can see here, I'm going to SE11. I'm going to S11. In S11, you can see there is a table with Z files table. I've created one custom table, Z files table, and in this table, you can see I've taken some fields here. I've taken some fields with some file name and file content and the file type. These are important. File name, file content, file type. And don't forget, I've taken file content as raw string, so you can store any type of file. I am trying to store that file content directly in the database table, and it can store any type of file. PDF file, doc file, text file, BMP file, JPG file, GIF file, all types of files are supported if you take the field with raw string data type. So let me write that note. Table column with raw string data type will allow to store any type of file. Will allow to store any type of file. I mean to say you can store PDF file or BMP file, or you can store GIF file content and text file content or JPG file content. So a column with raw string data type will allow to store any type of file in the database table. So whatever the code I'm going to write, that will be very generic. It supports all types of files. We are directly storing the file content as it is in the database table by using raw string data type. So now let us proceed further. Let me go step by step here. Let us create one project with some default settings. Then what you do is you have to create an entity type and entity set with the DDIC structure. And step 3. Step 3, you need to choose entity type as media option. You have to choose entity type as media option. That is compulsory. If you choose entity type as media option, then it will support file upload, download, and it supports all types of files. So after that, step 4, you can generate runtime objects. You can generate runtime objects. And step 5, open data provider extension class and open or redefine something like update stream method. You can write code in create stream or update stream, but you have to redefine that method and implement the code. So let me do all these things first. So I'm creating one project here. And after this, we have created a project. After this, you can right-click data model, import from DDIC structure. You can import from DDIC structure, and you can provide some entity type, for example, file. You can provide some entity type, for example, file. And you need to provide some DDIC structure, for example, Z files table. Because in this table, I want to store my file content. I want to store file content and file type and when the file is uploaded and what is the time of upload. Those fields are used in this table. So you can choose this files type and you can also create an entity set. Entity set. So while creating entity type, file name is important here. While creating entity type, the file name is very important. And system date, system time, content, MIME type, we are going to handle these things in the coding part. System date, system time, content, MIME type, these things we are going to handle from coding part. So user will provide some file name and user will provide file content. So that we are going to handle in coding part and make that single field as a key field and then finish. So now you'll get file with that file name as the field. And it also contains an entity set here. File is entity type, file set is entity set. And what you do is you can go to entity type and you have to select this media option here. You have to choose media option here. That is compulsory if you want to handle files in OData service. Then you can save it. After doing this, just click on Generate Runtime Objects. Generate Runtime Objects. And what we will do is we'll write the code under DPC extension class. We will write the code under DPC extension class. So double click that. And you can see there is a method like getStream here. GetStream is one of the method. And you can see something like update stream, create stream, delete stream, update stream, create stream, delete stream. There are some methods like this. At present, I am going to update stream method and I want to redefine that method. Update stream. We are trying to redefine that. And in update stream method, there are two important things here. Under update stream method, you can see IS media resource with type structure media resource. IS media resource is important to capture the file content and file type. And IT key tab, you can capture some input other than file. So you can write some piece of code now. Under update stream method, now first of all, let me declare one work area here with the type ZCL model provider class, and you can use your table structure file. Table structure file. And you can take one work area key tab with the type ZCL model provider class, and you can, sorry, not model provider class, you have to use slash IWBEP. Several times we have used it. And then S underscore MGW underscore name value pair. So this is how work area for table structure and work area for key tab. After this, I can use a read table statement here. Read table IT key tab into work area key tab and index 1. We are going to capture the file name. We are going to capture the file name into work area key tab. And then what you can do is you can pass all those things to work area. Work area hyphen file name equal to work area key tab hyphen value. Then work area hyphen content. Sorry, work area hyphen, let us use system date, that is equal to site datum. You can use your ABAP coding like this, site datum. And work area hyphen system time is equal to S5 hyphen UZEIT. Now after this, you need to use work area hyphen content. Work area hyphen content, that is equal to, you can use IS media resource. So IS media resource contains the content of the file and the type of the file. IS media resource automatically captures the content of the file and the type of the file. So you can use that IS media resource hyphen value. Value is nothing but it captures file content. File content is nothing but the value here. And you can use work area hyphen MIME type. MIME type is equal to IS media resource hyphen MIME type. So this will capture file type. MIME type is nothing but file type. So we are able to get file name, system date, system time, content of the file, and the type of the file. We are trying to bring everything into work area. File name, system date, system time, file content, file type, everything into work area. Then what you can do here, if work area hyphen file name is not initial, if it is not initial, you can put some insert statement here. Insert into so-and-so table. Insert into Z files table, and values will come from work area. That's it. So this is the overall code we are writing to store the file content into the database table. This is the overall code we are writing to capture the file content and we are inserting into database table. So you can see now, this is a code, but I can say IS media resource. IS media resource hyphen value, IS media resource hyphen MIME type. So these things will help you to capture the type of the file and the content of the file. And don't forget, IS media resource is the standard parameter of this method. So standard parameter of this method. So that is important. So we are trying to bring everything to work area. From work area, we are inserting into database table. We are bringing it to work area, and from work area, we are inserting into database table. So this is the code you can write here. Implement the code, and this is the code we are writing. Next tab. So we are implementing the code for file upload. We have implemented that code for file upload. Now similarly, next step. Step 6, redefine getStream method. Redefine getStream method and implement below code for file download. So let us do this also. So you have to adopt a reverse procedure. So let me activate this. Now for file download, what we can do is you can go back and you can go to getStream method. There is a getStream method. You can just redefine that. So you can see here getStream. getStream is a method. So getStream method will send the file content, file type to the front end by using ERStream parameter. GetStream method will send file content, file type to the front end by using ERStream parameter. And if you want to capture any input, then you can use the IT key tab. You can use the IT key tab to capture any input from the front end. But the file content, file type will be sent to front end by using ERStream parameter. So let us write some piece of code. So first of all, let me declare one work area with the type ZCL underscore model provider class with the table structure hyphen file. And what you can do is you can use like some stream here, work area underscore stream with the type ty underscore s underscore media resource. ty underscore s underscore media resource, it is a standard structure. If you want to send file content, file type to the front end, you have to utilize this standard structure. While uploading the file also, IS media resource will use this structure internally. While downloading the file, we have to declare that structure so that you can send file content and file type. And then what you can do is you can use data statement work area underscore key tab with the type /IWBEP /S underscore MGW name value pair. So now you have to capture the file name, which file you want to download. So that file name you need to capture. Which file you want to download, so that file name will come from front end, so that you can capture here. Read table IT key tab into work area key tab and index 1. Read table IT key tab into work area key tab with index 1. So file name will come to work area. File name will come to work area key tab. After that, what you can do is you can write your select statement here. You can use your select statement, something like select single star from so-and-so table, Z files table into work area. And you can use where clause, where file name equal to, you can pass work area key tab hyphen value. Work area key tab hyphen value. So that file name will come from front end. We are passing it to where clause. File name comes from front end and we are passing it to where clause. So the file content, file type, system date, system time, everything will come to this work area. File content, file type of so-and-so file name will come to work area. Then what you need to do is you have to pass that work area hyphen content. You can pass that work area hyphen content to your work area underscore stream. And similarly, work area hyphen file type, you have to pass it to work area stream hyphen mime type. So we are just adopting reverse procedure for file upload. For file upload, download, we adopt a reverse procedure. So work area content, work area mime type will be passed to work area stream. So work area stream hyphen value is nothing but the content of the file. Work area stream hyphen value is nothing but the content of the file. And what you can do is you can use copy data to reference, exporting IS data equal to work area stream, and you can use changing CR data equal to ER stream. ER stream is the ultimate parameter which will send your file content, file type to front end. So from work area stream, we are passing it to ER stream, because ER stream is a standard parameter and it will send the file content, file type to the front end. So ER underscore stream is the standard parameter which will send file content, file type to the front end. ER underscore stream is a standard parameter and it is responsible for sending the file content, file type to the front end after executing this statement. So now in the front end, you can use some technique to download that file. So that I'll explain in the coming classes. Front end part we'll discuss in the coming classes. So in simple words, I can say for file download, we are using a select query. File upload, we are using insert statement. So that means we are directly storing the file as it is in the database table. We are storing the file in the database table, not in a remote location. So you can use this code now. Implement this. Then what you can do is just register the service, test the service by opening gateway client. You can register the service and test the service by opening gateway client. So let me go back. And let us go to service maintenance. Under service maintenance, you can register the service. Then you can go to gateway client here. You can go to gateway client. And now you have to provide your entity set name. You have to provide your entity set name. So you can select that here. So file set is our entity set. File set is our entity set. And I want to upload one of the file. Say, for example, think like this. Say, for example, think like this. I want to upload one of the file, for example, something like this one, Sachin.jpg file. So you can see there is a file with Sachin.jpg. So that file I want to store it in the database table via OData service. So let me copy that on the desktop. So let me open gateway client. Under gateway client, you can see there is a add file option here. There is add file option here. You can see this. So you can click on add file, go to desktop and pick that file. You can pick that file. If the file size is little bit high, then it will take some time to upload at gateway client level. But after designing the screens, it becomes very simple. So this is the file. This is a file we have added under HTTP request here. We have added under HTTP request. And if you want to upload that file, provide that file name somewhere here, something like in single quotes, you can provide sachin.jpg file. And you can use put operation, so it will execute. If you use put operation, it will execute update underscore stream method. Then let me execute here. So there is some problem. What I'll do is JPEG. Let me check here. Let me execute again. Unsupported format. Okay. So let me go to this media. I think media option is not updated successfully, so let me do it again here. Let me go to metadata, clean up cache from both systems. And let me try again. Server is refusing because entity has unsupported format. Okay, let me check. Okay, let me try with another image otherwise. It will accept all files, but I'm not sure what happened. But you can see there is one more file here. Let me copy this to the desktop. And let me add one file. Left side, I'm adding that file, for example, Ramesh. So this is one photograph here, ramesh.jpg. So let me provide that. And let me use put operation and execute. Okay, that means there is some problem in our program. It is not taking any file. Let me check the program once. So you can see update stream. Let me double click that. Okay. So coding wise, let me check here. IS media resource value to content. IS media resource MIME type. Okay, that is fine. So that means here, okay, let me try with this one, sachin.jpg. But here, when you are uploading a file, you have to use /$value. When you are uploading a file, you have to use /$value. That is missing. So let me try by adding that Sachin photograph. You can see this. So that photograph is available under HTTP request now. So what I want to do is I want to execute here with post operation. Now you can see there is a 204 status code. There is no error. There is a 204 status code. So the problem is with dollar value. Earlier I did not use, so I got an error. So while uploading a file or while downloading a file, you have to use dollar value. And now what I want to do, the file is uploaded successfully, but I want to download that file. Then what you need to do is you have to use get operation here. Use get operation and try to execute now. Then the same file, you should get it under HTTP response. While downloading the same file, we should get it under HTTP response, and you can see that right side now. So you are getting a status code 200, and we are able to download that file under response. Now, say for example, I want to upload one more file. So you can click on add file here, and I can check something like ramesh.jpg file. I'm selecting ramesh.jpg file, and let us provide that file name here. And don't forget dollar value, try to use put operation. Put operation and try to execute. So now you will get 204 status code. There is no error, there is 204 status code. And now I want to download the file, then you can use get operation. The same image you should get under response body. So you can see that now. We are able to get it. And you can try with any type of file, not only GIF, JPG file, you can try with GIF file, BMP, PDF, or you can try with any file, it is going to work. Because in the database table, we have used a field with raw string data type. It supports all types of file formats. So how to test it? Testing procedure. So you can use this, some Ajay or Vijay or whatever file, and try to choose add file and pick the file and execute the service. Execute the service with put operation. Internally, update stream method will be executed. So that is for testing procedure when you're dealing with file upload. And the testing procedure for file download, use the same type of URL, and what you do is execute the service with get operation. So internally get underscore stream method is executed. Internally get underscore stream method gets executed, and you will get that file. And don't forget here, we can upload or download any type of file into database table if we use the data type of field as raw string. It is nothing but a raw string, or we technically call it as a binary data type. Raw string, or I can say binary data type here. So that is a procedure you need to follow. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me now. So,
Hi, Vijay, mind you.
okay.
Yeah, Vijay, you were saying that any file type we can download or upload. Whether we can download Excel files and that CSD also.
I think you can do that.
Excels and all dot doc dot XLS
Exactly. We can upload any type
PDF.
of file. We can upload any type of file, but the point is this gateway client. From gateway client, you may not be able to upload all files, but from the front end, we can do it. This gateway
Okay.
client is just for testing our service.
For say for any file conversion like we are uploading any CVS file or Excel file, so that can be done only through front end, right?
Not like that. What I'm saying is gateway client won't allow something like Excel sheet directly. So you do it from the front end. You can test that from the front end only.
Okay.
JPG files, PDF files, you can test it from here.
Okay.
JPG, PDF or GIF file, whatever, you can test it from here, but a doc file or PDF file, sorry, doc file and Excel sheet, you have to test it from front end screen only. But the same code will work. And let me
Okay.
show here, let me show here, let me show with a text file once, then you can get some more clarity. Say for example, think like this. There is a file like, let me check here. So you can see there is a text file here. So this text file, as it is, I want to store in the database table. But don't expect database table to store same as it is. It will store the data in raw string format. But when you download the file, again, you'll get the normal format. So you can see now, this is the file, SAP UI5 resume points. Let me copy this. And I want to make it like resume.txt file. So this file, I want to store it in the database table, and it will store that in the form of raw string. So let me try from gateway client here. Provide something like resume.txt. And you can click on add file. And I'm selecting resume file, that's a text file. So you can see the text file is loaded left side. Text file is loaded left side. And you can use put operation and try to execute the service. Now there is no error, 204 is the status code. Now after uploading, I can check whether the file is uploaded or not. When you download, if you get the same content, that means it is successful. So you can choose now, get operation and execute the same content, you should get it under response. So you can see now. So it can accept any type of file. Say for example, I want to upload a PDF file. I want to upload a PDF file. Then what you can do is, let me open one PDF file, something like, let me copy this. There is one PDF file here. This file I want to upload into database table. Copy that, paste it here, just give some name. Theory is one PDF file. Let me go to this here, like theory.pdf, and use add file. And you can see there is a theory with PDF file. And you can see now this is a PDF file here. This is a PDF file, contains 3 pages. And when I use execute with put operation, that file will be uploaded into the database table. And you're getting something like status code 204. So that means the file is successfully uploaded. Now I want to download that file from the database table. Then you can use put operation and try to execute the service. Then the same file, you should get it under response. The same file, you should get it under response right side. So now I think it is taking some different file while uploading. Let me try again. That file is already available in the database table. So what I'll do is I'll just try to use Fiori123, Fiori123, add that file. And you can see Fiori123.pdf/$value put operation execute. Now that file is uploaded, so you're getting 204. And I'm using get operation now, and let us execute, so you should get the same file right side. Now you can see that. Whatever file is uploaded from request, the same file is downloaded into response. So it can be any type of file, JPG, GIF file, text file, or PDF file, any type of file it is going to support. And we are trying to upload these files in the database table. Just let me open the database table here, SE11, and in this you can see we have uploaded several files here. And you can see now, let me check which file is available. So you can see now this file is uploaded here, Fiori123.pdf, Fiori123.pdf, and the content will be stored in raw string internally. The content of that PDF file will be stored in raw string internally. And similarly, you can see now we have uploaded one more file. You can see resume.txt file. Resume.txt file we have uploaded, and the content is stored internally in raw string format. But when you download, you will get the normal file as it is. But in the database table, it is going to store in raw string. And similarly, we have uploaded ramesh.jpg file. Ramesh.jpg file. So you can see that it is stored in raw string format. And similarly, you can see Sachin.jpg file, Sachin.jpg file. So it is stored in raw string format. So what I mean to say is, with this concept, what we are trying to do is we are trying to upload a file. We are uploading a file, but it is stored in raw string format. And when you download a file, you will get a file. So when you're uploading, a file, the content is stored internally in raw string format in the database table. And when you're downloading the file, the raw string format is converted to a normal file. Raw string format is converted to normal file while downloading. But in the database table, the content is stored in database table, content is stored in raw string format. That is the only point you need to notice here. Okay, now if you have any doubt, you can ask me. I shown you
Hello.
with text file, PDF file, and etc. So you can try with other options.
Vijay sir.
Yeah.
Sir, suppose there is a requirement for invoice printout, okay?
Hmm.
So in a runtime, I need to convert that smart form to row string.
Okay. Then
And
you have to apply your ABAP code. Yes, I got your point. In
okay,
that
okay,
case, you
okay.
have to apply your ABAP coding, nothing more than that. You can
Okay,
write your
means
ABAP code for any conversion, X string to, you can convert your ABAP code for converting X string to string, and all those things will work, same like normal ABAP.
okay, so runtime I can generate Excel file also.
Exactly.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Then what about others?
Hi Vijay, this is Abhijit.
Yeah, Abhijit.
Hello. Yeah, I think you have stored something MIME type. Is it the extension which you are storing about the file?
Yes, MIME type is nothing but the extension of the file.
Okay.
MIME type is going to indicate the type of the file, doc file or text file or PDF. That is nothing but the MIME type.
Okay.
MIME type is nothing but file type or file extension. So text file or PDF file, doc file, so it indicates that. Yeah,
Yeah.
then what about others?
Vijay, Neeraj this side.
Hi Vijay, this is
Hello.
Vijay.
Hello, Neeraj,
Hello.
yeah, tell me.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
You have shown an example for update underscore stream method. So
Okay.
I just want to understand what is the difference between create underscore stream and upload underscore, update underscore.
Generally, you need to write. I have wrote insert statement, but you have to write update statement if the file is already existing. If the file is not available, if you want to just insert a new file without updating the existing file, then write that insert statement in create stream method.
Right. Okay.
You can write the same code in create stream method, but you have to write the code in update stream when the file is already available and if you want to update that file.
Okay.
If the file is available, it will update that file. Otherwise, it will insert a new file if you write the code in update stream method. And if you write your update statement.
Okay. Okay.
Then what about others?
Hello, Vijay.
Hi Vijay, Alok
Hi
here.
Vijay. This is Ankar.
Yeah, Alok.
Yeah, Vijay, where Neeraj left, right, the topic about create stream and update stream. So if we are using update underscore stream, we have to use this post method, I believe.
If you are using update stream, you have to use put operation.
Right, and for the if we are using create stream, then it should be post, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If you are using create stream will use post operation. To execute create stream, use post operation. And to execute update stream, so just use put operation. That is what I used. And to execute get stream method, use like get operation. And to execute delete stream, to delete a file, you can use that, and you can use delete statement or delete operation. So that is how you can use these stream methods.
Okay.
Yeah, then what about others? Was Venkat?
Yeah. Hi, Vijay. Yeah. See the file name which we have provided in the inside that syntax, right? That should not be the same as the one which we uploaded, right? I mean, it can be different, right?
Yes, it can be different. It will try to upload a file with that particular file name which you're passing.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Then Praveen
Hi,
Yadav.
Vijay sir. Praveen here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Praveen Yadav. Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, my doubt is you have used update stream method, right? And when you have uploaded that Fiori file and that
Okay.
PDF file, so already there was a file, so it was pulling up the old file.
Yes.
So when you say update, it has to be updated with the latest file, right?
No, no,
Or
no.
at least the latest
But
content.
I wrote insert statement. Don't forget that.
Okay.
I wrote insert statement inside update stream method.
Okay.
You have to
Okay.
write update method. You have to use update statement if you want that type of output.
Okay. So it's going to update that PDF file when we use that update
Exactly.
command.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir. And
Then
if you have any other Excel or this type of formats, that has to be done only from the front end, right?
that
We
will
cannot
be
do it.
done from the front end. At present, I think your gateway client is not going to support that, but from the front end screens, it is going to accept.
Okay, even if you do it from the front end, that front end also has to call this what is that add file option, right, or upload file option that we have on the screen.
There will be a browse. File upload is the browse option we have. For file upload, we have a separate screen element in UI5 and Fiori.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to use file upload and you can pick the file with browse option instead of add file.
Yeah, we will call the file from that browse option on the front end, but end of the day, even that has to come to the gateway, right?
Definitely, it will come to the gateway. That come into picture when we go for front end. Don't worry now.
Okay. Thank you,
So
sir.
when we design the front end screens, you'll understand what are the screen elements available, how things will happen from the front end.
Okay.
Then,
Okay. Thank you, sir.
yeah. What about others?
Hello, Vijay. Navin here.
Yeah, Naveen.
If there are multiple files to be uploaded from the front end, then how do we write in the update stream method?
Then you have to use $batch operation. While doing that type of things, you have to use $batch. There will be some SAP document. Please refer SAP document for that. How to use batch operation. Batch operation is for multiple things. Are you getting my point?
Okay.
So $batch you have to use. That is one standard option. Instead of $value, use $batch.
And how to write code in this update stream method when there are multiple file parameters?
No. The same method will be executed for a number of files.
Okay. Okay.
Then what about others? Hello students, can you hear me? Rakshit, Tanmay, Swadhin, Sunil, Sumit. Sunil, no doubt. Then what about Ashish? Shashikiran?
Gaurav this side.
Yeah, Gaurav?
Yeah, may I know the size limit of the file which we can upload in the database?
There
I
is
mean,
no size limit. There is no size limit for that. You can upload the content of any file, of any type and of any size. But if you want to restrict, you have to restrict at coding level.
okay. Coding level in the sense, I mean,
You have to capture that file content. You have to capture the file content and you have to check the file capacity or file size. So if you want to restrict, if the file size is more than 400 MB or 400 KB, then you can abort that operation and then you can skip that. If it is less than 400 KB or 400 MB, then you can insert. So that type of things can be handled at coding level only. But by default, there is no maximum limit by default. If you want, you can restrict in coding.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Then
Hi, Vijay.
Venkat.
Yeah. Hi, Vijay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, now we are uploading the files in this, or uploading or getting the files from custom tables, right? So, do we have any standard tables where, I mean, for this particular of, services or
In
operations?
HR, I think in HR tables you can identify these things. If you use some PA in HR domain, you may find some HR tables starting with PA. You try with PA star, then you may get some tables which will accept the employee photograph.
Okay.
So you have to identify from S11 and go
Okay.
according to the domain specific. So under SD, I'm not sure, but in HR domain, we have some info types, we have some function modules, which will try to upload the file. That means a employee photograph into that HR table.
Okay.
Yeah. Then what about others? You can use your function modules to upload a file into some HR standard tables also. Okay, there will be some HR info types. So you can refer that to upload a photograph of an employee. But more or less, the technique remains same. Instead of using a select statement and insert statement, you can directly call your function module to upload a photograph into so-and-so table. Okay, then what about others? Soumendra, Seshu. No doubt, okay. Okay, students, so I'll stop for today. Tomorrow we'll discuss some more concepts. Okay, just keep practicing all these things.